Testing one, two, three. Testing one, two, three. Mic check, mic check. If anybody can hear me, put a one in the chat. If anybody can hear me, put a one in the chat. God Mama in the house. What's up, God Mama? God Mama in the house. I'm back, Maria. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Okay, so I'm back. I just got a chance to, like I said, some mic issues. I was listening to um, what I was talking about early on, and basically that video is just, them headsets, man. I really got to invest into some better equipment because, like I said, it's just so distorted on so many great lives. It just be so distorted on some of the things that I'm trying to take care of. But I'm here. I'm here to talk about like I said, there's a lot going on in the energies in the air. I mean, everything is just manifesting the way things are supposed to happen. Everything out here, like I said when I was talking earlier about Nature Boy, a lot of stuff that's going on. If you look at it, and we talk about energies, and the things that are supposed to happen. And you're gonna see, and I remember, I'm just telling you, there are so many things that are going to happen in the next couple of months, and an up and coming year. It's not just Nature Boy that is going to be a victim of himself. It's other content creators that are going to be victimized as they self, and they only done it to themselves. At the end of the day, the poison that you bring into the atmosphere, shall be karma. Shall be karma. So I want people to understand that everything that you do and you believe what you're done in the dark will not come in the light. Trust me, it shall pass. Everything comes right back into you in droves. As you think that you are running shit, as you think that you are controlling the minds of people, I really think that when you take advantage of people that has mental health problems, it's gonna come back to you. Everything comes back to you. I'm telling you, when you mess with the weak, it's gonna come back to you. And I can sit here and tell you that these people in carbonation are under a trance. And when I look at these people, when you look at True, and you look at some of these guys, you just look at it in their eyes. You can look at it around their eyes that they are so controlled and so mind controlled. And a lot of people don't understand that the power of the voice, the power of believing, the power of the voice, the power of believing. You can really get weak-minded people to believe in your bullshit. And I want people to understand that. So some people use their gift, like myself, as to encourage, energize, and lift up other people, while others use their voices to use and manipulate others. Now you got the ups and you got the downs of the world, and you have to understand that people are drawn to people that they think that can change their life. They don't want to try to change their own life. They want somebody else to change their lives for them. Everything starts with you. Everything manifests with you. You're not going to get out of your problems. You got to get out your own problems. Nobody's gonna help you get out of that problem. There's the only mirror you have to look at is you. Nobody can help you getting out of your troubles. You started this shit, you're going to get yourself out of this shit. So we got to stop relying on what others say and what other people, what they do. And I can sit here and tell you that people use they use their platforms for good. Some use it for bad. And you just got to realize the real ones, and you got to realize the fake. You have to understand the real ones, and you got to understand the fake. Now, there's a lot of fake out here in these YouTube streets. There's a lot of fake out here in these, these streets. And Beagle, you look at Beagle, you see these people drawn to Beagle. Everything starts with money, and everything starts with money and communicating with other people that you don't know. And I want people to understand that's like these Instagram and all. A lot of this is all about low self-esteem, money. Some people don't have nobody to talk to, and to have random people talk to you, you got to understand what that does for people. Shout out to Black American Radio Network. When you have somebody, when you're going through mental challenges in your life, and just to have somebody talk to you, it doesn't matter if it's a stranger. It doesn't matter if you just meet the average Joe out in the street. It's just somebody listening to you. And sometimes you can be listening to a wolf, and that wolf is preying on your soul. That wolf is preying on your soul, and understanding that wolf don't want nothing good for you. That wolf ain't seeking good things for your life. That wolf don't want to have nothing to do with nothing good with you. But that wolf want to suck out all of your soul. And we have to understand that. We have to understand that those who out here, what is their agenda? Why they out here? What is the real reason that you're here? Are you here for your people? Aborigine people, as we cross at barriers of meeting people. There was a time where we were the only people in Turtle Island. We was the only people walking. See, as the brother Black American TV, a Black American Radio can sit there and vouch for, is the fact that he has the opportunity to see South America. He has he had the opportunity to see North America. And then when he traveled, he sees that he's at home. No matter if he's in South America, he still feel home. That's how you know that you're home. That you can leave and be comfortable in these lands, no matter where you move. That you're home, that you can feel home. And I want people to understand that. That this nation, that this planet belongs to you. Home is where you act. We have been controlled by the system of the mind, mentally, just really, just to the. I like to say, our worst enemy can be people that look just like us. We talk about the white man. We glorify the white man. We say the white man did us this. The white man did us that. The white man put us in slavery. The white man took our no. You got to stop giving the energy to the white man and reclaim your energy back. You're giving him too much credit, and it's terrible. The fact that we are a nation of people who just keep giving credit and energy to something that never really existed. You can travel this planet. See, Nature Boy, one of the reasons why what made him so captivated to others is the fact that Nature Boy was getting other people to think that they can see the world. That they could see other lands, they could see the jungle. And these people didn't understand that they could have done the same thing on their own. That they can go on their own journey, that they can go on their own traveling and do their own thing. They didn't need a cult leader to run around and run them around in the jungle. But we have a need for us to let somebody tell us what to do. We got some people that don't want to live independent in their life. They need people to tell them what to do. They can't walk in a straight line without somebody telling them what to do. They're married to a man or a woman that controls them and tells them what to do. And I always told people that when you marry a person, always remember that that person had a mother and a father before they met you, and that you are not either. And you have to understand that we have differences in the way we grew up, and differences in backgrounds. We are different people, and there will be differences in our life. We're not meant to be controlled by anybody. There's no man, there's no woman meant to be controlled. And I want people to, it's a myth that the white man controls everybody. It's a myth. And until you see Turtle Island for what it is, and you go travel down Turtle Island, you'll understand that. There are some things that you have to see for yourself. You're not just going to believe some random person on social media. You got to see it for yourself. You can't leave yourself in the bowl. I remember Hurricane Katrina. I remember that a lot of people from New Orleans never left New Orleans until Hurricane Katrina forced them out of New Orleans. I want people to understand that. That do you have to be pushed to see that this country is more than just where you comfortable at? Venture out and see things. Live your life, because life is more than just a bowl revolving around a little spot in your life. I want you guys to understand. Take everything that go. Get back to your nature. Get back. You can. These are things that you can do on your own. Stop allowing people to tell you what to do. What do you want to do? Take charge of your own life and ask yourself, what do I want to do with me? And stop allowing people to dictate you and tell you what you want to do, what they want you to, what they want to do with you. Take control of you. The strength is you. You are the power. And you have to get back your power. This is what happens to women who have been degraded for so many years. Women who are told that they are nothing but nothing but some ass. Nobody ever think to talk about your intellection, how smart you are, your brain, how intelligent you are. You're more than underneath the skin, underneath the skirt. You're more than that. Women, take back your energies. Men, take back your dignity and be a man. We got Will Smith wandering around and don't know if he's a man or a woman, because he doesn't have his dignity as a man. He's questioning himself as being a man. Mike in the house, Grand Rising. You got to take it back. Because if you don't take it back, people are they're going to eat on you like maggots. They're going to eat on you like leech. They're going to suck on you and suck you dry, and you won't be able to come out your captivity. Stop relying and worshiping the man, because that's what people do. They worship the man and not looking at themselves. Look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I look beautiful. Hey, I look handsome. Look at yourself. And that's the problem right now. We need the approval of others to make us feel good. No. Minister Evans, Mr. Evans. I want you guys to understand, Mr. Evans, that you don't need permission to feel good with you. You don't need somebody to tell you how good you look, because you should be self-motivated in your own self. The telepath Lord in the house. That's the problem right now. We want everybody attention. And we got people walking around that are called attention whores. That's what they are. They need attention. They'll do anything for attention. That was one of the reasons what TikTok was made for. And I want people to understand that. I want people to understand it's how you rolling. Because you're only exposing yourself. And I told you, Nature Boy was going to expose himself. There was going to be a time where he was going to expose himself. You don't need to, a man who videotapes himself 24 hours, talking about that's his life. And he's so big and bad, talks threats about the government, but yet he talks all that shit. But when he's locked up, he's kissing ass to the government. I mean, you can't make it up. He's pulling up scriptures. He's supposed to be a Muslim, and now all of a sudden he's a Christian. See, they said it will be confusion. A man that talks that way is confusion. That will bring upon confusion. Have you questioning your own self? I want people to understand. Have you questioning your own self, your own belief, your own spiritual belief? These men in carbonations are not men. Letting a man, what God slaps another man in the face on social media? What man makes another man bow down? That is white supremacy right there. So some of you guys who follow Nature Boy, you love seeing a black man rule other black men. A black man rule other black women. I want people to understand that. Make that make sense. That you watch a brother basically enslave another brother. Then we got Umar Johnson, the African hope. The African hope. The African hope. We got Umar Johnson, who everything that he speaks of in his motherland, and you see a fat motherfucker like him, you don't never see him in Africa. Shout out to Rainstorm. I want people to understand this. I want people to understand this. This fat motherfucker is telling you, Philip Scott is telling you, go back to Africa, but they fat ass ain't going back to Africa. Make it make sense. They build these content about Africa. Africa, go back to Africa. Let's go back to our motherland. Motherfucker, let's see you move first. I don't understand. I didn't get a chance to see YP interview yesterday about Nature Boy. It was so cringy. These two, I look at YP, and YP and Nature Boy are the same in my opinion. I really believe that them two guys are the same. I really believe it. I really believe that these guys are the same. I think that all of them are serving under the government to I think every last one of them. If you look at all these guys, you see polite, all of them going down. You see some of the shit. There's a lot. How did the government allow these people to stay on social media, polluting communities the way they doing? Cult leaders. You don't see shit like this. If this was a white cult leader, this man would have been taken down. There's no doubt in my mind that that man would have been taken down. There's no doubt. They don't just let blacks be cult leaders. They just don't let blacks in America be cult leaders. Come on now, make that make sense. They allow your children to get exposed to this shit. Facebook kicks him off. Instagram supposedly kicks him off. Instagram still got his videos up. I still see Nature Boy everywhere. YouTube. Yeah, YouTube quick to knock some of my content down. But they let cult leaders stay on YouTube. They be quick to block some of the shit that I talk. Because I'm not a threat to America. See, I want people to understand what they're doing. You guys got to understand that all this shit. Come on now, and they've been building and building cases on this guy for the last last 5 years. And that's why I keep telling you, young Pharaoh is mentally, it needs to be in a mental facility. Nature Boy needs to be locked up with him. These people are a danger to our people. And all this, get off your feelings, ladies. All this attraction to these fucking men. All this shit. I mean, goddamn, you got the pick of the litter when it comes down to men in this world. And you guys, y'all act like, you guys want an AIDS infested, allegedly. You want a herpes infested, allegedly. You want a disease infested Nature Boy. And it doesn't make sense. Like you can't get. It's starting to make me wonder. The only reason why, what you want him because you already come in sick. You want him because because that's your only options of men. I mean, a man like fingers up his ass, for God's sake. The man likes to be dicked in the booty. Your Messiah, what Messiah likes to be dicked in the booty? House of Nathan in a house. You tell me. What Messiah Well, come on now, let's just talk. I just don't get it. And then we had we had takedown crews for many years. I've been watching people trying to take this man down, and they just can't take the man down. And then next thing you know, they had good intentions. These people who were trying to take him down had good intentions. Some, not all, had good intentions. Some, not all, had good intentions on trying to take the man down. And then all of a sudden, hey, you know what? Some of these people fell and they ended up hey, they got a little donation, and then they got a little taste of the money, and then they forgot what they was in it in the first place. They forgot what they were in it for the first place. People get lost. Money gets you, throws you right off of what you was doing it in the first place for. Because they say money is the root to all evil, all money, and good money. And I want people to understand it. It's okay to get donations and people could help you out and support your channel and stuff like that. But when you live for it and you can't survive, go get you a fucking job. Get your ass up and get your ass a job. Get out the damn washroom. Get out the wherever the fuck you at, on your ass. Don't go to, you're online 24 hours a day, goddammit. And some of you people, get out sometimes. Get away from social media sometimes. Get out and see nature. Feel nature. Talk to the trees. Get away from everything, the loud traffic, and go into rural areas and experience nature. Because social media is destroying our minds. Diane Ross in the house, you heard me? I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, they got some stank motherfuckers in carbonation. You could just look at the motherfuckers and they stank. I know that I wouldn't last in a room. Imagine being in an elevator with Nature Boy's crew. Pussy all nasty and stank, dicks all stank, funky and musty. Oh my God, I know they nasty motherfuckers. These some stank motherfuckers. Walking around with herpes, lip got a big ass piece of pus dripping all down, nasty, pus coming all out, people coochies and shit. The girl got the call for rape. I mean, goddamn. But does some of these people want to be in a cult? I mean, nasty motherfuckers. But that's what you got to do to be in a cult. You got to be funky and nasty. Passing on disease after disease and disease after disease, and just all this, and you got a man slapping other men in the face, dominating other men. What kind of God does that? What type of Lord God? What kind of God Messiah does that? Emasculating the men. Hitting the men. I mean, got the men looking like women, taking the men women. You give the man his own woman, and you take the man woman. They allow this cult leader on social media all this damn time. And it was just a matter of time because they got to build the case up against you. They don't let black people be cult leaders. They don't let black people be cult leaders. They break that shit up. I mean, you got to see that these people are mentally challenged, that they're very slow. You got to see that these people are hurt. Some of these people, you look at True. True was molesting his sisters, allegedly. True admitted on social media. The Nature Boy got this young man to confess that he was touching on his sisters. Nature Boy draws weirdos. He draws weirdos, pedophiles, rob their souls. And then when we get down to the Aborigine community, which I am so proud to be a part of the Aborigine community. But then we got one group on this side And we got the next group on that side. We got one group battling over land patents. Then we got the other group battling over laws. And we got one group or one individual that think that all the content come from him. It's no different than Nature Boy. Because all this have in common with being a narc. When you believe that everything belongs to you, you are a narc. You're no different. We got to get our own people in check before we be following a code ourselves. Good morning, Jeffrey. I want people to understand the weakest people. Some of the weakest people is what people prey on. They prey on people's situation. They have a lot of people that have mental issues. A lot of people that have problems and people prey on them people with problems. Low self-esteem. They prey on people with low self-esteem that don't have love for themselves. And hurt people love to hurt people. People always engage with people they feel that they can dominate through weakness. And I want people to understand that everybody that calls you friend ain't your motherfucking friend. I had to learn a long time ago about friends. I got some people that I've been knowing since elementary. Some people I've been knowing since high school. I got to a situation where I got sick and didn't get one call about me getting sick. Because people don't give a damn about you. There's nothing wrong with being a loner. There's nothing wrong because you came in this world. You were born in this world by yourself, and you're going to leave the world by yourself. Don't be afraid. I want people to understand the insecurities of our life. We have to be validated by people that are insignificant. We have to get validation from insignificant people. We have to get permission of hey, if that person thinks it's right, then it's right. If that person thinks it's right, it's right. The fuck out of here with that shit. What about your own mind? What about your own thinking? You value your own mind, value your own thinking, value your own mind, value your own thinking. You came in the world, you're going to leave the world. Enjoy your spirit, your spiritual gifts. Enjoy nature. Enjoy yourself. Because life is too short. You're too uptight with yourself. You don't want to spend no money because you're too tight with yourself, but you can't take your values with you. Money and possessions won't go with you. Live your life. Enjoy yourself while you got a chance. And that's the problem with us now. I got to worry about that bill. You're worrying about a bill, and guess what? You don't know if you're going to make it to pay that damn bill. Experience some good shit in your life. You don't have to, you don't have to be a millionaire to experience some good shit in your life. You up there worrying about $1, worrying about something that comes back in droves. If you living right, money comes back. If you're living right, money comes back. And it comes in droves. They don't come and $2. You get more when you're living right. We make excuses why people can't evolve, why people can't do the shit that you're doing. That why they can't get a job. Oh, the system got me down. No, you got you down. You can have anything that anybody else can have it. You just got to claim it. And you got to put your mind right. And like I told you, invest into you, invest into yourself. Start loving you and start loving yourself and stop loving everybody else before you. It's okay to love people. It's okay to love other people other than you. But everything starts, you can't love your children until you love you. You can't love your wife until you love you. Because guess what? Nothing is going to manifest in a great way until you love you first. Once you love you, they're gonna love you. Once you love you, they're gonna love you more. We count on the world. We count on opinions. We count on everybody else's opinions in the world and what they think about us. And we don't understand that we have it all thought out. You just ain't thinking right. You just ain't fucking thinking right. Make up your mind when you want to be a man. Make up your mind when you want to be a woman. Because you're still acting like a boy and you're still acting like a girl. If shit don't apply to you, don't get mad with me. If it does, if you're living right and things are going good for you, hey, this pass over what the hell I'm talking about. But people get offended when you're telling the truth because they want to be lazy. Lazy people don't get shit. They don't get the early worm. A lazy bird does not get the early worm. A person that wants something to be given to them, you're supposed to go take it. Only way you're going to live a great life is taking it yourself. What the fuck you waiting for somebody to give you something? Shout out to Cherokee. How could you wait? If I had to wait for my fucking people to get something, we gonna starve. If I got to wait for my people to get shit, we gonna starve. Fuck waiting. Take it. You got the tools. It's the sad part. When you learn the laws, when you learn the land patterns, when you learn this knowledge, you want to keep the shit to yourself. There's no excuses why you can't get things that's owed to you. There's no excuse. And there's many people who've been spreading the knowledge on YouTube, everywhere else. You just ignored the truth. Cherokee Tulu always talking nothing but righteousness. Now, I surround myself around people who has knowledge. Because Chief Peanut Nola 504 don't know everything. If you get into this to this business of thinking that you know everything, man, get the fuck away from me. That's the problem now. We got too many know-it-alls in this community. People who think that they know every fucking thing. If you're a man that thinks that you know everything, get the fuck away from me. You're born to seek knowledge. You're born for the truth. You're born to learn. Every day you learn. Every day of the day you learn. And if you're not learning, then something's wrong. Create your own reality. Create your own reality. I think about the teleback Lord, and I think about that brother. That brother got his own business, got his own car wash business out there near Memphis, Tennessee, and the brother is creating his own He's creating his own. He don't have to worry about the white man. He don't have to worry. See, stop giving the white man the praise. You motherfuckers got to be crazy. I'm gonna keep. Oh, we was in slavery because the white man put us in slavery. How you know your own people ain't had you in slavery? How you know your own tribes didn't put your ass in slavery too? Yeah, but you got 500 nations. You got 500 nations. So you're gonna tell me that you give the white man so much credit, and it's a shame. And that's why he feel that he can still rule you. That's the real, because you give him the power. You keep on talking. Some of them people don't even want the power. You giving it to them. Shame on you. Because if I was a white man and y'all keep praising me, putting me up, the Africans carrying them around like they gods, how could you blame them? I get sick and tired of us. Most of us get on platforms and the white man did us this, the white man did us that, white, white, white. No, they have other people that's done us shit too, not just the white man. And what about the coons, the Jesse Lee Petersons, the motherfuckers that destroy Tommy Sotomayor, who's out here destroying black women? Why you guys don't have the same energy for the same people that are destroying our community? But you want to talk about the white man. Make it make sense. Jesse Lee Peterson. Jesse Lee Peterson, who said racism do not exist. And I was listening to Beyonce Knowles' father, who said, "What the hell are you talking about? We the same age. I came up on a farm. I came up being whipped. I came up being treated, pulling cotton and shit. Well, your ass was doing it too. So you saying racism doesn't exist? I was there, right there with you." I don't understand this. I'm about to end this live because I got to get my tire back. Like I said, I had to make up for the live that I had this morning because it was distorted because of my headsets. But I want to thank you guys. Thank you for listening to Peanut Nula Rat. My brother Rainstorm. My brother Rainstorm. Much love to you, brother. I always love you, man. And much love to everybody who always come big for Peanut Nula 504. I want to thank everybody once again who always show me love. It's not about who in the chat and the views. It's about my family, because I feel like y'all are my family. I feel like the group that always come support me is my family. It's not about no big massive crowds with me. It's all about who we are. It doesn't matter if it's two people in the chat. I'm still grateful for you guys. I am grateful. Thank you for the 16 people that's in the skies right now checking it out. Thank you guys, God Mama. Thank you all you guys for the support. I just would like to thank all you guys. If I haven't called your name, I just want to tell you thank you, peace and blessings. I'm out of here, you guys. I'm out.